Holiday shopping can be downright stressful, right? Especially when you're shopping for the most important person in your lives and you don't want to go into debt. Gardening expert Melinda Myers is live in studio to share us the fun and less stressful things that you can do to spring off of to make a lasting family memory this holiday season. Thanks for waking up with us. So
oh,
nice
my
to finally
pleasure.
meet you, because I remember you in the Madison days.
Right.
When I was a weekend anchor there. So very nice to finally meet you in person. You know, a lot of moms, especially my mom, when I was growing up, loved homemade gifts.
Me too. And love to give them, love to help your kids make them. And one of the fun things is the old school days of decoupage. I don't know, that may be before your time. Well, it's back. My daughter had made this for me in 1995, as you can see. But basically cutting out pictures and then using one of the Bodge Podge or one of those products to seal it in. So I have a nice little watering can memory. You can do the same with the container. You can tell I've actually used this one.
So
but
cute.
A couple kids did these. They used tissue paper and they sealed it in. And what's nice is you could just set your plant right in there, maybe one a little bit smaller, but it makes for an easy care plant. And this is parsley, so if you have a cook in your life, you know, I just picked this up the other day. I put it in a little tin that I got for $1, and it's a nice gift, sits on the windowsill, and people think about you.
Good idea.
Now, for those that are maybe gardening challenged.
Me.
Okay, so here's the perfect gift. This is an amaryllis, so you may recognize this, but they've sealed it. Gardener Supply has this Easy Care amaryllis. So they've sealed in the moisture. You don't have to do anything.
And my father got me this last year, something like this. It grows so high and it blooms the most beautiful red flowers.
It does. So it's a gorgeous plant. It's going to give you some joy. Now, people who've tried to rebloom it, it's a little challenging, and I always say it's okay. You either give it to someone if you don't like a challenge, who likes a challenge, or you compost it and it goes to a different form in your garden.
Yeah, and tell me about this. This looks like fun.
Terrariums are always fun. They've kind of come back. So this is a really pretty one, another Gardener Supply. Finding some small plants, often in the fairy garden section. So you could either make it up, so make it a family project, or give all the parts. You know, maybe some decorative stones that you can put in, some potting mix, a couple of plants, and then give the gift.
It's not too bad. It's not too hard.
It isn't, and you can be very creative in your containers. And the last thing I wanted to mention is the biodegradable bird house. And you can see there are some of the pieces in the back, and basically it folds together. You can decorate it with Sharpie markers or paints, and then put it out. The birds will enjoy it. It will be decomposed, so you don't, you know, sometimes it's hard to remember to clean those bird houses. So it's a great way to fold it, decorate it, put it out, let the birds enjoy, and then compost at the end of the bird season.
Okay. We're up. The time is up. So gardening expert Melinda Myers, is so great to finally meet you in person.
Great to meet you
Thanks so
too.
much for waking up with us. I appreciate it. All this information will be on tmj4.com in our video section.